No sir, Bob. Because now we can at least attack in, and we have another land that can trump. Whew. Almost fudge that up big time. We want Thassa. We could just play a third, but I think just having 9 power swinging at him is pretty good. Holding up an Aether Gust. Still don't think. Yeah, we'll let that resolve for. Well, I don't know. Let's just. Okay. They made the decision for us. How's it going, y'all? TitansFan920, and today we're back at it some more standard rank. This time we're going back to a little bit of Simic Ramp. A little bit different list we've ran before, but nothing too crazy here. I feel like all these Simic variations are like, they all come to the kind of same end game. A lot of the decisions come to whether you want to try to do Thassa kind of stuff, abusing Agent of Treachery, or if you want to do the End-Raise Forerunner or Finale of Devastation thing. We're kind of doing all that here. One thing you'll notice a lot of decks play that we don't is Leafkin Druid. Instead, we're going with the 4 Growth Spiral. As a top deck, I feel like Growth Spiral is just a much better card anyways, and not having to worry about this thing being answered on turn 2 to automatically get that land if you have it is pretty big. So I think that's what we want to do in this spot. It doesn't play as well with having the Risen Reefs there, but otherwise I think this is actually a better card to have the Growth Spirals there. Playing the 1-up Grazer here, so we hopefully go turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Reef or Euro. But this is what we got. Let's take it into some rank. Let's see how it goes. Haven't played Simic in a little while, honestly. I've just been killing it with Mono Red and Gruul Aggro. But it's been 3 or 4 days since I've even played ranks, basically since the last video. So let's see how this goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Jedi Knight. It's going to be hard to beat a Jedi Knight, but we're a Titans fan, and we have to be on the play. And we got a mulligan because we only got 1 land in our 27 land deck. This is better. We can pitch a land here because we got the Temple, we got the Grazer on 1. So they mold to 5. Yikes, man. Let's play the Grazer. Put down the Temple. Scry for a Risen Reef. Hey, not bad for a mold of 6. Temple of Abandon, so it looks like we got some Gruulage going on, though it could be like a Temur Rec kind of list as well. Play the Risen Reef. Another Risen Reef. Ain't a land, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. The shotguns, yeah, Temur Rec it is. Let's go ahead. Play another Reef. Assuming they probably got a Growth Spiral here. Or a Stomp. Scorching Dragonfire, okay. We don't get that beautiful double goodness there. We'll do this, ship the turn over. Still no attacks. Next turn, we'll have a possible 4/4 Krasis. They're shocking it again. Euro. Let's, I think I'd rather Growth Spiral and Euro. Let's go to attacks first and see what they do. The beats. Should I play Euro? That way, if they have Thassa's Intervention, or Thassa's Intervention, we could pay the 2 for it. No lands. Yikes. Yikes, man. And then here, we'll go ahead and just hold up Growth Spiral. Now they've done that, we'll still just pass the turn for now. Not really hitting our lands, but considering they mold to 5, we can't really complain too much. They have Opt. Let's go ahead. We'll let that resolve for now. I'm not worried about this Growth Spiral. If they want to counter Growth Spiral, they can kind of be our guest here. They bottom that. Let's see if they got the Wilderness Reclamation here. They got the Temple. They top there. Growth Spiral. Put in a land. Okay, Growth Spiral of our own, y'all. Put this island down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thassa. XX. I think we just play a Krasis for 4 here. So let's go ahead. Go to attacks first. And Krasis it up for 4. If they counter this, we still get to draw 2. queue. We'll go ahead and play Breeding Pool tapped. Pass the turn. Three cards in hand. Let's see what they do to us here. Play the Forest. Still no Wilderness Wreck. Looking at our graveyard, we just got a Euro and a Growth Spiral in it, so nothing doing there. Cavalier of Thorns there. Make sure this leaves up. We have more green sources in the deck. Let's do it like this. The math is hard, obviously. Okay, so that comes Trigger. This is not a bad consolation prize. Force coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I don't know if we want to do the... I think we actually just want to do Thassa here because I don't want to get rid of that Enry's Forerunners. Opponent has used the timeout. Cool. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'd much rather something get countered than you draw a bunch of cards. So let's see what we got. I wanted to see. They're looking. They're trying to find something good, y'all. Let's see a bottom two. Top one, bottom one, okay. Okay, well. I don't love that, but don't hate it. This probably just ends it here. Let's, guess cast... Oh, come on, getting less caster things. Alright, so we get Temur Reclamation here, game 1. Game 2, we will want some strokes will be good. Aether Gust should be good. And Mystical Repeal. As far as what we take out, I think we can take out Grazer here. Let's take out one Thassa. We don't want to take out too much for a ramp. May go down to 2 Risen Reef, and then I'm still take out the Agent of Treachery. I think it's weak here. Let's go with this. So game 2 against Jedi Knight. Temur Reclamation. Let's see how this goes. Opener is acceptable on the draw, especially we got the Growth Spiral here, guaranteed. Try to get up pretty quick for a big, quick Nissa. Start the Fable Passage, pass the turn. Go for it. They are opting now. I would laugh a lot if they didn't have a land and they were just trying to find the lands, but I'm assuming they found whatever it is they need here. Let's go ahead and do this for a green source. Do this, pass the turn, let's go. Now we got Aether Gust held up as well. Growth Spiral it is. If we counter this, not a huge deal. Let's throw that Force into play. So here, I think we actually just want to hold up Aether Gust. So we're actually going to pass here. Don't know many things they could have for 3 mana that we want to flash in otherwise. Let's hope that they just go for the Wilderness Reclamation. We'll Aether Gust that in a heartbeat. They'll probably put it back on top, I would imagine. Yeah, boy. Sucks to suck. We're going to be able to draw a card anyway. We might as well make a 2-2 out of it and gain a little bit of life. 27 land deck, stuck at 14. Bleh! Math things. So they get to hit that. That's pretty rough for us. We'll see if we can rebound from here. They're going to be able to hold up counter spells now. And they got that? Yikes. God, we ain't drawing anything, though. Try to play Euro. Countering this isn't too important for us, I don't think, if they want to counter it. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, they're just getting really lucky that we're not hitting any of our lands right now. So math-wise, that's like we play 16 lands instead of 27. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see if we're just dead here. See what they got. They're still getting to hold up something another here. Explosion for 8. Neat. Alright, let's see if this game is over or not. If they counter this, we'll go ahead, pack our bags, go home. Maybe we have a chance. Probably not, though. Yeah, we're done here. So here, I think we still keep what we got. I think we got a good deck. It's just a matter of actually drawing our cards is good. All right, game number 3, last game here against Jedi Knight. Let's see if we can't draw more than 4 lands. We will take the play. I think the Mystical Repeals make this pretty keepable. It's a little slower than I would like it to be, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. Wouldn't mind to see a Grow Spiral here. That would just tickle my jimmies. Draw a land, pass the turn. The good news is we'll get to Euro on 3 and be able to do Euro things. Let's go ahead and do this, see if they counter it. Euro down. Force down. Mono force, dot deck. But hey, we got the ability to put down this Nissa next turn. Sure. Sure thing. Chicken wing. Top 1, bottom 1, okay. They don't have Thassa's Intervention up, which is good for us. So I think we just go for it here. It's very possible they have just Mystical Dispute or something like that and still be able to counter this. When they got it, they got it. Hooray! Magic's so fun! So fun! So I think we just try this again. Or we could... Let's do this for 2. Let's just do this for 2 for now. That way we can still hold up the Mystic Repeal. Sure. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I think with that being the case, we go ahead. So they've drawn a lot of cards here. 20, 59, 24, 39 on our clocks here. So they're taking their time. Alright, look, we finally get to do a thing. That was not a bad land to draw. As long as they're not doing Wilderness Reclamation things, then it shouldn't be too bad. They shock in here and shock in here. Okay. See what they got. Hopefully it's another Wilderness Rec. Yeah, that's fine. That will do. Now we can play Nissa. Do this, I believe. I think we swing 5 here. Get them down to 10. We got Disdainful Stroke and Mystic Repeal held up, so I'm liking that. They swing at our Nissa. Okay, not a big deal. If we got a Storm's Wrath or something like that, we can stroke it. Heh heh. He said stroke it. Do they have the answer? We have 3 mana if they have mystical dispute, so that's pretty cool. So crack that Fable Passage. If they have double counterspell, that sucks, but it does put them at 1 card in hand. Okay. Cool. What you got now? Yeah, I mean, that's annoying. Let me draw another. Okay. I think we're still just doing the same thing, right? Neat. 1, 2. Get them down to 2. Do we still not have... I'm trying to think if I have the mana to do what I want to do here, but I think we're better off just holding up Repeal, honestly. Land down, so I've got 2 more cards. So even if I have a Wilderness Reclamation... Cool. Cool. Let's, play you. Curious as to what they can actually have here to survive. 18.5, 22. Alright. So we finally get there. Grindy game there. Simic Ramp getting the win, and we're up to goal 2 now. The win percentage this season has been really good for me. I just not got to play a whole lot. But hey, goal 2, we'll take it. I'm not sure I'm loving this deck as much right now, but we'll see how it goes. Let's play another. Alright, game number 2 here is against Corian. Corian, let's see how it goes. Be on the draw this game. Can't complain because we got to be on the play last one, even if we had to mole. This is a rampy hand. Oof, against... Don't know if it's good against this right now, though. But that island's actually pretty clutch. We don't have to shock in next turn, so that's cool. Cavaliers and Euros will be good in this matchup for both the life gain and the body. I was hoping they would miss on land there. It looks like they just have 1. They got another. Okay. Rose Spiral. I'm going to do it now, so that way if we hit a Arboreal Grazer next turn, or with this, we could do it. Instead, we just find that, so we'll do this, pass the turn. You can play Castle Embrith here. They got 3 mana. Runaway Steamkin. Can run away with the game. I think we're playing Euro and Growth Spiral, hopefully, this turn. And we could just be dead. They're kind of getting to pop off here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. So let's Euro for the life gain. And again, we will do this now in case we find a Grazer. No left. So let's see if we're dead here. It is very possible that we're dead here. If they have basically 2 spells to play, then we're dead. If they just play Embercleave here, okay. Could have been worse. Still pretty bad. We'll take 4, 8, 9, 10. Go to 7. Is that it? Okay. So, XX, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think here we just play Cavalier of Thorns. Do a temple. Don't need another temple. We'll play this temple. Don't need another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we've already got 7. Then what would 8 do? 8 would allow us to do a big Krasis. Actually, I think we do want to do that. I think that's going to be your win and play here, is just to do this and get a big Krasis and gain a bunch of life. Otherwise, we screwed. We still maybe just be dead here, but we got to block like this. Yikes, man. Yikes. Does it really? So we'll decline that because we don't want to put anything. We're dead here. They had to have the perfect answer there, and they had it, as Mono Red does. This is still, that's why it's the best deck in the format. It's a good game to them. We get to be on the play this turn, which is pretty huge here. We really need to be on the play against this deck. So against Mono Red, even Aether Gust doesn't feel super great here. The Agent of Treachery is too slow though, so we'll put 2 Aether Gust in there. Then I think we just leave it otherwise. So game 2 against Corian. Let's see if we can have one of those nut starts. It's not fast enough, is it? It's a little bit better. We'll have to pitch the finale, which could just win us a game, honestly, but I think... So if I untap with Nissa and then get the finale, we probably do just win, so... I think I'm actually going to pitch Island here. We're going to risk it for the biscuit a little bit. Risen Reef. Again, we'll do this our main phase, so that way if we hit a Arboreal Grazer... Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered that turn. Okay, going to have to draw. Would love to see a land this next turn. Would love to see it. There it is. Risen Reef coming down. Not hitting the lands, but that's okay. We got time. We haven't missed a land drop yet, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so here we probably just play double Risen Reef. No blocks. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta be so rude? So we'll take action there. If we get a green source though, I'm gonna decline. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, another Steamkin. Pretty good. I feel like we're just going to get smashed by this damn thing. Think here we're supposed to double block. They don't have trample yet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's Euro first before we do anything. How many is in the graveyard? Just 3. We're going to have to basically throw Nissa away here, which does suck. Maybe not. I'm doing this so I can play the Grazer. Get them to 17. I think this Grazer could prevent more damage than 2 damage would, so I'm actually going to do this to have 2 blockers back. And even though we're going to waste a little bit of mana here, I think we still just leave it at this, hold some blockers back. Because this turn could be devastating for us. However, if they don't kill us here, I was going to say we probably win, but that ain't looking likely now. That's not even good against us. Oh. Okay. Now we just pray. They all swing at Nissa. So Nissa down. Yikes, man. Still got a ton of mana. Yeah, I don't see how we win this game. Could start with a Nissa, though. I'm gaining 3 life. And just hoping they don't have much in the hand. We're still taking 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're probably just mega dead. They have drew stupid hot. But also this deck just kind of sucks against what they're doing. Counters. Like they... Yep. Yep. Okay, we're not dead yet. Simic just needs a board wipe really bad is what it comes down to. Play this. Just try to play it or else here. Still not drawing any lands. So I think we just play this for now. And we're still dead. GG. Sucks to suck there. This deck has a terrible matchup against Mono Red, and Mono Red just a better deck, I think. Luckily, we still get to stay in goal 2. Let's go ahead and play one more, see if we can at least end one game ahead. Alright, last game of the day here is against Lock 0811. Let's see if we can pick up a dub here. We could be on the play this game. Come on, game. What the f... This game's really silly sometimes. I think probably Cavalier of Thorns, actually, is a little much. The Krasis we may want as a top end later, so let's go with this. Ay, 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 ay. Nissa, gotta send you away for now, girlfriend. We need lands. Had a lot of hard times drawing lands today, I feel like, for us to be a 27 land deck. Really want to hit a land this next turn. Playing against some Gruul, okay. Cool. Love it. Love to see it. You love to see it. Yep. Turn 3 Questing Beast on their end versus... Don't you just love Magic sometimes? So against Gruul, Aether Gust comes in. I'm so sick of this deck already, to be honest. Aether Gust comes in. It's probably about it. It's probably what we take out. The Risen Reef aren't going to be great here. Take out 2 of those. Go down to 1 Thassa because we want to want something that's live all the time. Maybe just 1 Thassa. Seems a little bit win more right now. Let's go with this. Game number 2 here. Lock 0811. Let's see if we can't have a playable game of Magic. That's what sucked about today. Is I feel like a lot of the game losses we've had were like we've not even got to play. Well, they're molded to 5 and they're Gruul, and I know how Gruul mana can be, so we're going to top that because we're not going to get stingy with the lands anymore. Age-Wall Innkeepers. This is like the adventure version of Gruul. Good to know. Let's do this, pass the turn. Okay. Anything here? Lucky us. They probably have Stomp in hand. I will scry a... Don't even want another Risen Reef. Aether Gust. Going to do this because we got to hit our next land. I don't care if this gets stomped. Find us a land. Okay, I don't care, but like, can we find a land? No? Cool. Neat. Neato. Hopefully we can find it this next turn. Yep. But maybe we can find a land this turn. Cool. That was a good one to find too. So now we can Nissa. I think we just hold this up for now. I think we just say no blocks there. Let Nissa go to 2. No. No sirree, Bob. Because now we can at least attack in, and we have another land that can chump. Whew. Almost fudge that up big time. We want Thassa. We could just play a third, but I think just having 9 power swinging at him is pretty good. Holding up an Aether Gust. Still don't think. Yeah, we'll let that resolve for, well, I don't know. Let's just, okay. They made the decision for us. So it turns out we can have a pretty good game against this deck when we get the actual play Magic against it. I think we just run this back at him and see how it goes. Maybe one more Risen Reef instead of the Agent of Treachery, just to be able to kind of guarantee our land drops here more. Last game of the day here against Lock 0811. Let's get that dub. Come on. Hand's good. Cavalier of Thorns is a pretty good one against these kind of decks. Let's take a look at the deck one more time. So that was actually a pretty huge concession on their end, because that means we get to stay in gold 2 instead of falling back down to gold 3. So now we're a game in gold 2. So I feel like I had some kind of rough luck there for a little bit. So maybe that was them paying us back. The Magic Gods paying us back. So Simic Ramp, 2-1 overall. Obviously the deck can do some crazy powerful things. We get to play on curve and do all this stuff. I don't think I like as much as I did when the season first came out. Like, obviously this deck can go over the top of a lot of stuff, but I feel like unless you just have your best draws and get down like your turn 3 Cavalier of Thorns, something like that, mono red just eats you alive. You just kind of spend a little bit too much time building up to your board state to get to where you need to be there. But overall, the deck's still a good deck, I think, and I think there's a lot of different ways to build it. So if you've got a different way to build it that's working better for you, or maybe different sideboard options that are working, please let me know, because I'm curious in Archetype, just not super confident in it right now. However, this is what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.